Hi, I'm Amber from TestGorilla. Looking for a better way to build Java apps for your business? Then it might be time to hire a developer who knows Spring. This Spring framework makes programming in Java faster, easier, and more secure. Its flexible tools and features provide developers with plenty of new ways to build apps. And using TestGorilla's Spring test, you'll be able to easily find developers who are well-versed in this framework. Adding this test to your assessment is also easy. Just search for it in our test library. Hit that add button, and boom, you're good. First though, let's take a deeper look at what the Spring test is all about, along with a few sample questions. This test assesses a candidate's skills in using the Spring framework with Java, specifically in an enterprise setting. The questions use real-life scenarios and focus on the framework's most commonly used features. They evaluate candidates in these key areas: the fundamentals of Spring, Spring Data, Spring Security, and Spring Boot. Applicants who score well on this test will have a good grasp of the entire Spring framework. They'll be able to create a Spring application from scratch, configure applications across different environments, access databases, and more. Now let's take a quick look at a few sample questions so you can get a better idea of what your candidates will see when they take the test. In this first sample question, candidates are presented with a scenario where their colleague has written a singleton in the service layer of their app, along with an annotation. They're asked why they would recommend changing the annotation in this situation. As you can see, things get pretty technical and pretty specific right away, so candidates really have to know their stuff here. What about you? Are you a developer? Have you ever worked with Spring? If so, give this question a shot yourself. If you've never used Spring and you're totally lost, don't sweat it. Just take this time to look over the question so you can get a better sense of what your candidates will face on the actual test. Okay folks, time's up. Let's check out the answer for this first one. The next sample question is about choosing the right interfaces for managing queries. Candidates have to select all that apply here. The third sample question tests candidates on their troubleshooting skills with Spring. And the fourth and final sample question is a true or false about setting up a configuration. And that's a quick overview of our Spring test. There are some really technical questions on this one. Make sure to check out this test in our test library if you want to learn more.